Today's business world moves at quite considerable speed, and it can be very difficult to keep up with that pace of change. Small businesses in particular, although usually more agile and able to respond swiftly to change, find themselves quite often at a disadvantage in terms of the resources that they have at their fingertips are less than those of their larger counterparts. As business owners, we all want to grow and sustain our businesses for the longer term, but we can get so embroiled in the day-to-day management of those businesses that we can lose sight of the larger, more strategic picture. It can be incredibly beneficial and very rewarding to take a step back and objectively look at our businesses and quite candidly ask ourselves, how are we doing? A business vitality health check is a tremendously useful diagnostic tool for helping move us through that analysis process. A business vitality check is essentially an all-encompassing review of your operation. It's designed to measure your business's performance against a set of key business functions, so say strategy and culture through to systems and process. It can be particularly useful at helping determine where to invest your time, effort and resource to get the greatest return for your business. So where do you invest your time, effort and resource to get the greatest improvement in a certain area? It can also help highlight whether you have any staffing, management, process, cultural issues within your business that are impeding growth. And finally, it's very good at helping you identify what kind of action plans or support processes you need to have in situ if you're to improve on your current position. Now, there's a strong chain of thought that says that business vitality checks or health checks are good diagnostic tools for when performance has started to slip. I actually flip that on its head a bit. I think that the insight that they deliver is so rich that a business vitality check really ought to be incorporated into a business's annual review and planning phase. I say this because one of the benefits of conducting this exercise is you instantly get a very visual picture of areas within your business where you can improve and what you need to do to improve. And I think it's easier to come at an improvement initiative from a position of strong business health, strong financial performance, because you have the time, the effort, the resources, the potential investment to affect change, rather than when you're coming at it from a period of perhaps lesser financial strength, and also when things have started to go a little bit awry. So in terms of what SME Resource can do to help you with your business vitality check, there's essentially two options. So if you're a business owner who is new to the concept and you want to get an appreciation of the topics covered, the kind of questions asked, then please feel free to download our business vitality check from the website. It's a free download. You'll find it on the landing page where you found this video. And essentially, it's a questionnaire that focuses on key business functions, and all we'd ask is that you answer the questions candidly, that you really sit back and you try and objectively analyse your business. That's where you'll get the most out of this exercise if you do that. There's a scoring mechanism within the business vitality check document. Use that to determine where you're at, and it also gives you pointers as to what you might like to consider doing next. We're here, we're happy to help, so if you've got any questions as you go through this process, then please feel free to get in touch and we'll see what we can do. If you're a business owner coming to this and you're looking for a more robust assessment, then we can conduct a larger scale business vitality check with you. It's a lot more in depth. So essentially, we meet with you, we meet with key members of your team, we determine where you want your business to go. We look at your business's performance to date in relation to your business plan, how that stacks up against your business plan, how that stacks up against your growth objectives. We look at what's working, what's not working, and we look to recommend a number of initiatives or changes that you can implement that will help to get you back on track. In addition to this, we do our own research outside of our meetings with you. We look at social media activity, we look at brand awareness, we look at your position within your sector, and we look at your customers. We love to talk to customers. We like to talk to your customers directly to gain an appreciation of your service provision from their perspective, which I cannot stress enough the importance of that. It's very much determining your value, your customer experience from their perspective. In addition to all of this, you might be asking, what is it that we're actually bringing to the table? Well, essentially it's two key benefits, which is impartiality and expertise. So it is incredibly difficult to objectively critique your own business. It's virtually impossible. We come at this process with a fresh pair of eyes, and we gain an appreciation of your business from an outside-in perspective, whereas if you're doing it yourself, you tend to look from the inside out. We also gain, obviously, from having worked with a number of organisations over the years, we've got comparative insight which we can bring to the table when thinking about the recommendations that we put forward to you. So we've been there with other organisations, we've seen what works, we've seen what doesn't work, and we can help you through this. Our process is very straightforward, our approach very pragmatic, and we're incredibly down to earth. We're feeding back to you throughout the entire process, and then we're also documenting everything and encompassing all of our findings into a very comprehensive report that you have to refer back to moving forward. So I think throughout this video I have stressed what I believe is the importance of a business vitality check. I would urge you to incorporate it into your annual review and planning phase, and I would say that SME Resource is here to answer any questions or help in any which way we can. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.